All right, Aaron Ra and the Apostate Prophet has conceded debate defeat in our last debate, which we had. We're going to show you all the evidence today. And with us today is someone named Nike. I don't know who he is. Well, we're going to have a discussion, a debate on the Quran and modern science. So let's begin. So yes, they have conceded to debate defeat. And if you looked at, and I'll show you if you looked at the debate, in fact, let me share my desktop over here real quick. Let's look at what took place here. Share sound. And here we go. So if you looked at our last debate, which is right over here, this is some Muslim reposted it. Ahmed completely destroyed the Apostate Prophet. So as you can see, the Muslims are rejoicing. This was a debate on the Quran and modern science. And so in the debate, Apostate Prophet conceded to debate defeat. And we're going to play that, but he left it open-ended. Let's take a look and let's listen to it. So here's a comment here. Apus admit debate defeat over here. So let's play this here real quick.
I would like to do Nadir Ahmed a favor here and would say I have lost today's debate, and Nadir Ahmed has indeed won today's debate if he wants to believe so, and I congratulate him for that. I certainly don't agree with it personally.
So he said, I certainly didn't agree with it personally at the end. So is he, how do you interpret that, So now we find out he was serious. How do we know? In this debate, he was challenged. Him and Aaron Ra was challenged to debate the Quran and modern science miracles. All right. I said this was a long overdue debate. His own followers, people have already requested it, but it hasn't happened. They said yes. They both signed off. Now look at this latest email. So here I come asking, what's wrong with my email thing here? The latest email I sent, I'm proceeding with a debate as we all agreed on it. It's on the video somewhere. I don't know where we talked about it, but if someone can do me a favor and find that section in this debate where they both said yes, I'll put it in the description of the video because I didn't want to go through the whole thing and try to find that. I was so busy. Okay, anyways, I said, I hope this is an email to Apostate Prophet and Aaron Ra. I hope all is well with you. If you recall, in our last debate, Apostate Prophet committed to a debate on the scientific miracles in the Quran. It's a long overdue debate, as many have called for it. Unless there are any outstanding issues, let us proceed and provide date and times. Let us see what Apostate Prophet responds to. Hi, Nadir, I don't think it is further meaningful for us to debate the Quran and science, which is clear these people have ran away. Now, not only has they ran away, but this was something they committed to in the debate. Over here, they committed, they said, yes, we will debate it. What happened in this debate, which caused them to now, they do not want to debate Quran and science. It's also very important to point out, it's not me who's defeating them. There's something about the science of the Quran which defeated them, and we will go over the debate winning arguments. And this guy who we're going to be debating with, I don't know who he is, what's his name, Nike or something like that, we'll bring him in. You will see we are going to use the same debate winning arguments against him, just as they have destroyed Aaron Ra and Apostate Prophet. It's going to destroy him too, but that's okay. We'll let him in and we will have that debate. So what's happening here? So this is the fallout. What we are seeing are the repercussions of debate defeat. Why are we not debating this with Apostate Prophet and Aaron Ra? Why am I picking this guy? I don't know who he is. This is what happens when your opponent gets defeated. They run away from the battlefield. So now the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, the common people who we are now filling the void left behind from their cowardly retreat. And so now we are seeing these people. I don't know who they are, but they're filling a void. Who else am I going to debate with? Certainly not Aaron Ra and Apostate Prophet. They've been defeated. But and not only that, but if you look at, I want to show you something here real quick, which is really even more sneakier. But I'm going to tell you what Aaron Ra tried to pull off. So let's go to Aaron channel here. It's not like the debate has ended. It's continuing. It's just that they replaced me with somebody else. Who's my replacement? Let's take a look. Let me put that on mute. A brother named Ahmed. This is my replacement for my new replacement for Quran and Science. Why? Because they were defeated. So now they found a replacement. Why? Why did you replace me? Something happened in this debate, but they don't want to admit. So it is just, and who is this replacement? By the way, Aaron, you're not going to get away with this trick because I had a very good discussion with Ahmed. He's the person in the video. And I was very impressed with his qualifications. But he's new to the whole Quran and Science debating scene, and I think he shows a lot of promise. So a lot of the debate victorious argument which defeated Aaron Ra and Apostate Prophet, he doesn't know them. He's gonna get up to speed on that. So that's why they replaced me, someone who's more entry level, somebody who's more new. Come on, give me a break. So, and in that debate, Aaron Ra tried to pull the stunt about this mountain as pegs is a scientific error thing. Aaron, have a discussion with me on that, okay? Don't do these type of tricks. And so that's my little challenge to him. But he's of course going to run away, just like the Apostate Prophet did in this email here. And this is so it's something about the science of the Quran which defeated these people. Okay, without further ado, let's bring on our guest today. And one thing, and one thing I do want to ask to unmute. Just give me 1 second while I unmute him. Just give me 1 second. Okay, hey, can you hear me? Hello. Yes. What's your name?
Night, Dark Night.
Okay, very good. Nice to meet you. Well, one thing I'm going to guarantee you tonight, you will have a fair debate. Let me put my little stopwatch over here. I know you've seen the sham debates of Rob Christian and Christian Prince, where they determine what you can say, when you can say, interrupt you at any time, and thus take total control, guaranteeing them this kind of victory. I want you to be rest assured, I have no need for that. The Quran, the science of the Quran will defeat you, inshallah. I don't need to pull these type of stunts. And so when you have the truth, you don't need to do that kind of thing. And that's what we're going to find. Let me pull up my stopwatch over here real quick. So yeah, did you want to say something about that inflammatory introduction?
Yeah, as I expected, you already declared victory, even though we haven't exchanged anything yet.
No, not with you, with Aaron Ra and Apostate Prophet.
Okay, but our debate is not about Aaron Ra and Apostate Prophet.
That's fine. That's fine. So what is your opinion of them running away when they agreed? Yes, I will debate the Quran and miracles, and they ran away. What's your opinion on that?
Well, I'm not the advocate of Apostate Prophet.
But you see, they're indefensible. That type of cowardly retreat of Aaron Ra and Apostate Prophet, it's indefensible.
Why about these people?
Why not? It's a free country. Don't you believe in freedom?
Okay, talk about these people with somebody else. It's a waste of time.
Okay, you are right. Trying to defend that type of deception is a waste of time. The deception, number one, they'd be replaced with a nice brother Ahmed. There's no need to replace me.
Can
and
I
also
say
deception
wait
number two.
Wait a second.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The guy they replaced you with, I've just seen a bit of that show. He has 2 master's degree. He speaks Arabic fluently. It's his native tongue, I think. And he has memorized the Quran completely. He is just as well qualified to have that discussion as you are.
I thought you said you didn't want to defend Apostate Prophet and Aaron Ra, but now you are. That's a good point.
Yeah,
I was very impressed with his background.
You co-religionist, you fellow Muslim, I defend.
I was very happy with Ahmed. I think he's a very intelligent person, and I think he has a very promising future. But he's new to Quran and science debates, and so he just needs to get up to speed on that. So I absolutely love him, and I find him to be a very intelligent person. So, anyways, let's begin. Let's begin our discussion. So here's the rules of the debate. Okay, the rules is this: we're going to go 1 minute back and forth, and I want to make sure we have an equal amount of time. I'm not going to. The only time I'm going to interrupt you is if you go over your time limit. Okay, and so that's the only time I'm going to interrupt you. And so I also want to show you when you've got the evidence and you've got, nobody can that you're going to destroy anyone. You don't need to interrupt people and do like what Christian Prince and Rob Christian do, who also have ran away from my debate challenge. You don't need to do any of that. You just got the truth, and that's going to finish you off in spectacular fashion, inshallah. Do you want me to start my first 1 minute?
I think people run away because it's very annoying to debate you.
So
But
now
not
the
because-
pathetic excuses are coming up. He's trying to find, first he says he's not trying to defend them, but now the pathetic excuses are coming up. Well, I think he's running because of this. That doesn't make sense. And if you try to pull that on me, hold on,
I felt the same impulse.
I've got one. I'm an annoying person who has $1,000 I will donate in charity or to their store or whatever their YouTube channel. So those lies will not work. I have already offered $1,000 to debate me, to Sam, Shamoun, David Wood, people like that, and they have run away. So the irritating excuse, that ain't gonna work. Let's get this debate started. Okay, you want me? I will go ahead and get started if you don't mind. I'm gonna do my 1 minute.
Yeah, you have talked already so much. Go ahead, keep on talking.
All right, I'm already loving this debate. I really like this guy, Nike.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a debate.
Let me get my little guy here ready. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna do one. Let me get my thing here, and Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And here we go. In this debate tonight, what we are gonna find is that there is no explicit statement in the Quran which contradicts documented scientific fact as found in books, periodicals, journals, or any reputable online source. All of these alleged scientific error claims are going to be based upon personal analysis, personal deductions. And I will challenge my opponent tonight to show me anything from modern science which contradicts the Quran. Everything I will present to you will be based. My timer just went out. Okay, sorry about that. I'll just give myself 20 seconds here. Will be based upon documented scientific facts, which you can find in academic journals, scholars, and reputable online references. Nothing my opponent will be presented on documented fact. Okay, that's my 1 minute. Go ahead, please.
Well, there are a lot of statements in the Quran that contradict documented scientific fact. And apart from that, it makes a lot of claims that are not supported by documented scientific fact. In order for the Quran to be in complete harmony with science, all these outrageous claims it makes do need evidence. For instance, the moon claim. You can't just claim the moon was broken apart without bringing evidence that this really happened. If it is possible by miracle or by natural things is a different question. But if it were a historical fact, you would need to bring evidence for that.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Yes,
Good.
go on.
All right, thank you. Okay, so I will repeat my challenge. And again, this is all personal deduction. I'm not running away from your points. I will address them, but I have just challenged you tonight. I remember, this is the Islamic debate winning argument which destroyed Aaron Ra and Apostate Prophet. And if you look in the debate, I asked this question. Look, everything I present to you will be based upon documented fact, and I will do that. My question tonight is, the challenge I was giving to you tonight is, there is no explicit statement in the Quran which contradicts documented scientific facts found from periodicals, journals, or any reputable online source which the scientific community accepts. Now, you say, oh, well, there's plenty of it out there. I'm going to repeat my challenge a second time. And as you saw, Apostate Prophet wasn't able to produce that. So I will ask you a second time, produce the reference to substantiate your claim that there is something out there like that. Go ahead, please.
Yes, okay. The Quran says that semen emerges from between the backbone and the ribs. You interpret that literally and try to make this point, or that place where semen emerges from, to appear from between the backbone and the ribs. The Arabs in ancient days knew exactly where semen emerges from. And they must have understood this passage as a euphemism. They would never have read it literally. And they knew if you cut an animal's or a man's testicles off, it will not produce semen anymore. Even to read that passage literally and try to apply science to it is silly. Your turn.
Okay, so you have failed the challenge, and what he has done, he has basically decided to go on other alleged scientific claims and stuff like that. We could talk about semen, we could talk about all these things, but you are asked for the third and final time, I will ask you to bring any documented scientific fact from which we could find from online journals and other reputable places, or periodicals which show a direct contradiction with modern science. You were not able to do so, and just like that, I think the issue has been laid to rest. So as I showed you, what does it mean to show a contradiction between science and religion? As we see over here, I've produced for you. There's a verse in the Bible which says the mustard seed is the smallest seed you plant in the ground. But when we go to documented scientific fact, this is from palmore.edu, they say that there's some, orchid seeds, which is the smallest. This is what I'm asking from you. Now, what I want you to make, you don't have that evidence for us. And we can talk about other things. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Silly. That's silly.
It's silly to do this? Really?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Show you owe me the evidence that the moon was broken apart, or that semen emerges from between the backbone and the ribs.
Yep, I will.
Produce your evidence. There is no harmony with science as long as you have no evidence, just stupid claims, outrageous claims.
You done?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so what he has conceded tonight, so this is what
no, wait.
Oh, hold on,
I have not conceded
no interruption,
any,
no interruption.
I have not conceded anything.
Okay.
I will not,
you can talk. Okay, hold on a second. Dude.
I don't care.
Time
I don't
out,
care
time
about. I don't care.
Okay.
Fuck off. I don't care.
Okay, come on. Okay,
I didn't concede anything. I just
okay, I'm gonna mute you.
You have no evidence for nothing. You just keep claiming victory and imagining people are conceding things.
Okay, listen.
I did not.
Hold on.
Don't ever say again I conceded anything.
Okay, in a debate we can make. Okay, I'm gonna have to, unfortunately.
I don't care about your shit.
Okay. You know what? Honestly, you are being a little bit, unprofessional here, and that's okay. But I'm gonna have to mute you for right now. I'm gonna tell you the rules of the debate. In a debate, we can make any kind of claim we want about our opponents regarding this evidence that we're looking at, and you may not like it. However, you must allow him to finish his speech because it's only for 1 minute, and so then you will have 1 minute then to refute what you see as outrageous, and that's how debates work. So I will ask you to please mind your language. And so I'm going to go ahead and continue with my 1 minute. I'm going to mute you. When your minute starts, I will once again give you the mic. I'll unmute you. Okay. And so let us proceed with this debate. Okay. So I just had to lay down the rules for you there. Okay. So he has conceded tonight that if you look inside the journals, periodicals, references, where science is documented. Like, this is a good example of what we see in front of us. This is a website from a university which they document that the orchid seed is a small seed. It is in direct conflict with what we read in the Bible. Okay, and the reason why I go to the Bible because it has such a beautiful example of direct contradictions with modern science. That you're not going to find in the Quran. Rather, it is personal analysis. Okay, so now I did challenge him to produce a link, a reference where we can create this type of contradiction between the science and the Quran. He was not able to do so. And so that's exactly what happened with Apostate Prophet and Aaron Ra as well. They were not able to do so. So now let's proceed with talking about the moon splitting. And now we're talking about personal analysis. And that's my time. Please, I'm going to unmute you and you can go ahead. Hold on one second. I can find you here. Okay, go ahead, please, for 1 minute.
Yeah, first, I did not concede anything. That's just your imagination. On second, if you mute me again, I will leave.
You got 1 minute. You got 1 minute. You got 40 seconds.
Okay, I did not concede anything. If you mute me again, I will leave. And you can proclaim victory and sure. Praise yourself all you want.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I
you
know.
know me.
You're deluded.
Okay, yeah, sure. Are you done?
For something to be in harmony with science, it needs evidence. You don't have evidence. It's you who owes the evidence.
You got 6 seconds.
Yeah, I don't care about that stupid game. You got 20 seconds. I got 10 seconds. You got 20 seconds. I got 10 seconds. It's stupid, as if truth
okay, thank you.
Established.
All right, let me go ahead and so so basically, actually, you were right about something. You did not concede that you don't have any scientific references which contradict the Quran. I have to correct myself on that. You were defeated on that. And so there's a difference there. You were asked to produce it. You were not able to. And it's very important to understand. Again, please, no interruptions. Again, it's very important.
Care about your shit.
Okay, honestly, we're going to end this discussion if you're going to behave like that.
Don't mute. I did not concede anything.
Well, first of all, if you run away, I don't care because I don't even know who you are. So that's actually fine. But if you want to have an intelligent discussion, okay, and he's gone. Okay, so just like that, you know, it's very important to understand he's gone. So it's very important to understand what is defeating these guys. It's the science of the Quran, which is destroying them. It destroyed Aaron Ra, as we saw, and it destroyed Apostate Prophet. And so this is a humble appeal to Apostate Prophet. Oh, sorry about that. Let's go back to his email. Dude, it's clear that from the email over here, let's go over here. I don't think it is further meaningful for us to debate the Quran and science. You went back on your guys' pledge, your guys' promise to debate this. I want you to admit defeat. You want to replace me with Ahmed? He's a good guy. I like him. That's fine too. But you should admit you guys lost the debate. And what we're seeing here is in that debate which we had, they couldn't beat the science of the Quran. Where is that? I actually don't know where it is. Here we go. I don't know where it is, actually. Never mind. So anyway, that night, they could not defeat the science of the Quran. And they know they will not be able to do so in any future competition. That's why many Muslims rejoice. They saw that. This guy was destroyed. I did not post this up. Someone else did. So anyways, I think it's pretty obvious. And they should I want him to publicly admit we lost the debate. If you say, no, we didn't, what's this great victorious argument? I'm giving you my victorious argument. It's this one right here. This is a victorious argument which defeated you guys. You were asked to produce something from periodicals, journals, or any reputable online source, but you are not able to do so. You guys engage in personal analysis. So let me just finish off this guy who was just over here. You said, you need to bring the evidence that the moon was split. Where is the science coming from that you need to bring evidence? These are personal opinions. This is personal ideas. And actually, this is not what the science believes. Look, science believes in, if you look at the latest article, science, the FBI and the CIA have taken UFOs and extraterrestrial life to be very seriously, though it has no evidence. It was the latest article. I'll have to find that for you. So as we can see from the scientific community, they do not endorse these ideas that guy just said. And that was another debate-winning argument. Look, the things these people say about science, it's you need to prove the evidence that the moon was split. No, we don't. Okay, that's not what the scientific community believes in. The scientific community will never endorse the things these people say. It comes out of their mouth. That's why he has no reference. All right, we're done. Thank you so much for listening, and we hope to hear from these guys, Aaron Ra and Apostate Prophet. Thanks.